She had a last injection. That's it now. She's officially mine and everything's good. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. Woohoo! So good morning. It's really early. Yeah, it's an ungodly hour. But I need to get to the water point before it gets busy. So the water point at Great Haywood is right on the junction, and you've got boats coming from 3 different directions, and it's also a winding hole where boats turn, so it gets really chocker with boats, and that's why I'm leaving so early today, to try and beat the rush. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning and it is so bright, the sun already, so it's going to be a scorcher, I think. I've still got my jacket on at the moment because it's not warm yet. Oh, but the sun's out, I can't see a sausage. So when I get to Great Haywood and I've got water, I think I'm going to turn right and head south. I'm not going to go all the way down because we're already in July, so I won't have the time because I do need to be back up north for winter. But I'm going to go down a bit. We'll see where we get to, eh? It's part of the adventure. Live life to the full. So I'm just approaching the junction now, and the water point is on the left once we get through the bridge. However, I'm going to turn right and then reverse onto the water point, so I'm facing the right way once I'm all filled up. So as you can see here, the water point is really busy, but I'm going to moor alongside and just wait my turn. So at the moment there's only 3 boats on the facilities, 1 waiting to get in and me, but the other day there were 6 boats all trying to use the facilities. So here at Great Haywood Services, there's an Elson for cassette toilets, there's a pump out for pump out toilets, there's 2 water points and also bins and recycling. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. So it wasn't too long before the boat behind me moved so I could reverse into the slot. And as always, there's always another friendly boater there to give you a hand. So I've made it here to the water point. I'm just going to get Bonny, give her a little bit of a sniff and fill up all my water, empty my rubbish. Yeah, and get myself sorted. Filling your water tanks and emptying your toilet are the absolute joys of boating. But it's something that we all have to do, and it doesn't matter what the weather, how far it might be to the next water point, we have to do it, and sometimes it can take the best part of a day. So I've just moored up here now at Great Haywood, and I can get a bus just up there straight to the train station, so a fabulous place to be. So this little bundle of delight is my little Bonny, and she's a fantastic little dog. She's so loving, so caring. She's just beautiful, but she's not very good with other dogs, especially big ones. So that's one of the reasons why I've come to this place. We're going to try now, because it's quite busy here, to see if we can get Bonny used to everything. So I've just been working on my bow. I'll show you now, because I want Bonny to try and get socialised. Loads of people walking past, lots of dogs. So, because she's barked, every time somebody goes past, she's barking. So I've put her in here, well not put her, she's come and sat in here. I've put some little gate things at the hatches. They're not high because she just sees them and thinks she can't jump out. So little Bonny now can watch the world go by from the safety of her own home. Yeah, so she actually really loves it there, but I'm not trading at the moment because she's keeps barking like mad. Oh. Yeah, so as I was saying, she's gonna take some work, but I love her to bits. So me and little Bonds are just on our way to the little farm shop because I'm meeting the lady from the rescue centre there because she's taking us to the vets. It's Bonny's injection day, another one. So yeah, we're going there now, and then I'm going to leave from there straight to my mum and dad's. Yes, it's a fabulous place here. There's a little cafe and a farm shop and a little bit of a nursery as well, a garden centre, and it's right on the canal. Yes, it's our new favourite place. It's very expensive, but it's lovely just to come for a walk and get a quick coffee. Look at that. Yeah, this farm shop's got everything you need. It's fantastic. If you do come to Great Haywood, then you need to come and visit. There's all organic veg, fresh meats. I've just got myself some whiskey sausages. They've got alcohol, wines, beers, spirits, fresh bread, cakes. What more do you need? So the people that run the rescue centre that I got little Bonny from brought me back for her second vaccination. DD Rescue have been absolutely wonderful. So it was Bonny's last vet check today. She had a last injection. That's it now. She's officially mine and everything's good. She's healthy and happy. And I've come now to my parents. We've come to, is it Millennium Wood?
It's Thornwood, and it was planted, yes, for the millennium. They've planted this section here. They've planted lots of fruit trees in, apples, pears, everything for the community. And it's also a remembrance garden which commemorates the First and Second World Wars.
So we took little Bonny on a lovely walk and adventure to celebrate her new life. So we're just having a little bit of a rest here and Bonny's having a drink. But it's gorgeous here, isn't it, this place?
It's beautiful.
It's like a 10-minute walk from my mum and dad's house.
And I'm lost.
And we got lost. I'm sure Bonny will get us out of here, won't you, Bonny? So I've just got back on the boat now and Bonny is officially mine. The fostering process is over and she's now adopted. So DD's Dog Rescue have been fantastic. They've paid for all Bonny's vet checks. They've paid for her injections, for her to be spayed, fixed. They've paid for all of that. But then for me to adopt her, I give her £300 sort of donation, but it's towards all those costs and towards all the good work that they're doing. And just now, somebody's knocked on my boat and given me this. Look at that. This is a card. It's not actually a birthday, but it says, for Bonny, happy re-birthday. May you finally have peace and love always from the foster family. So how lovely is that? Oh, and it looks just like her on there. Anyway, we're going to get cracking because this is only a 48-hour mooring and I still want to explore this area. So I'm going to cruise now just a short way down one lock and then hopefully stay for a few more days. So Great Haywood is a fantastic place to moor if you do need to travel to visit family and friends, because I got a train from my parents straight to Stafford and then just a short bus ride back to Great Haywood. Oh, so this is lovely because my friend Melissa and John, they've come to help me through the lock. They're moored just below it. So yeah. It's fabulous. And as a single-hander, it really is fabulous when somebody helps you on the locks. So we've just moored up here now. It was just one lock, short cruise, and we've got some lovely views there. But there's so many lovely walks around here. I'm loving it. I want to stay for at least probably 5 or 6 days before I head on in that direction up towards Rugeley. So we're just on a lovely little walk here, our early evening walk, because it's been so hot today. We've waited till it all cools down. We've got the dogs with us, and we're just by Shugborough Hall. It's very posh. So according to Melissa here, this was once all owned by Lord Lichfield, the Queen's cousin. Yeah, it's past now, but wow, what a fabulous place, eh? And you can actually pay and go and have a look round. It's owned now by the National Trust. This is one of the best things about having little Bonnie, is she's bringing me out to all these amazing places. It's just gorgeous. Look at this view. So Shugborough Hall was built in 1695, and imagine all the grand balls he had and all the royalty and all those parties, and now us commoners are walking the grounds with our dogs. Don't be rude! Yeah. It's amazing here, there's some absolutely fabulous trees. I mean, this one here, you could just scale up that, brilliant one for climbing. There's a huge one here, it's a big one. So just talking to John here, because there's so many yew trees here, they're absolutely beautiful. And John was saying that they used to plant them to keep the spirits away. Is that right, John?
The evil spirits.
Evil spirits.
Especially in the graveyards.
Ooh. Yes, I wonder if there's any spirits here today. It's like rum.
Right, let's go call the spirits. Right.
So this here is an amazing bridge, and all we can tell you about it is it's very, very old. But it's gorgeous. It's got these little passing places in it. You would never have fitted a horse and cart down here, but you could have fitted maybe a horse and people, but it's very narrow. So this is actually the longest remaining packhorse bridge in England, and it's called Essex Bridge, and it was made by the Earl of Essex, hence its name, in the early 1500s. Wow, that is old. So that was a lovely little walk exploring the grounds of Shugborough Hall, but tonight I'm going for a drink. I'm going to a place where a lot of boaters go, and I've been invited by a mate of mine, and it's really cheap drinks. It's the Sports and Social Club. It's fantastic. I've come in here to meet a friend of mine, Louise, who lives on her boat. She works full time, so she's not a continuous cruiser like myself, but she does live in Great Haywood, and this place is brilliant. So cheap, and we're having a darts night. Let me show you.
Yeah. 18 left.
So I've not played darts since I was 17, 5 years ago, but we're in some sort of competition. We're playing a game, and I'm doing rubbish, but we've all put £1 in, and if you win quite a bit of money. It's open to all people, amateurs to professionals. Obviously, like amateurs. Treble 40, no problem.
Big red one over there.
So if you have a look, all the spirits are £2.70. This is the bar lady, yeah? Cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
like
very
it?
cheap.
You like it, innit?
It's good.
£2.70 for a double. Woohoo!
Drunk for cheap.
So I've heard that the oatcake boat is here in Great Haywood, and when in Staffordshire, you've got to have an oatcake. So me and Bonnie are heading there now for our lunch. Ahoy there!
Hiya, Doc.
Are you alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
Me and Bonnie have come for an oat cake.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. Woohoo! So this was just what the doctor ordered after my night out last night. So me and little Bonnie have just enjoyed our gorgeous sausage and bacon oat cake, double cheese. Yeah, lovely it was. So Toby, how long have you been doing this for then?
Just over a year now. I bought the boat last May it was.
And are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, can't argue.
Any problems since you've had the business?
Well, a little bit, yeah. When we bought the boat, as some people know, on the Trent Mersey we ran out of water, which didn't really help. So I missed a couple of Stoke games because of that, because we trade at the Stoke ground. So we missed that.
So for those of you that don't know, oat cakes are an actual speciality to the area of Stoke, and Toby's going to tell us a little bit about that. Do you know anything about that, Toby?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, Stoke, they've been a delicacy of Stoke-on-Trent and the surrounding area for quite a few, well, many years now. Used to have a lot of shops in Stoke and Launton, Fenton, hole-in-the-wall type shops. There's not so many as there used to be, but yeah, we do very well up, especially up at Westport Lake in Stoke. They're good in Stone and here in Stafford.
So what's in an oat cake?
Right, what's in an oat cake? Oats, ground oats, oat milk, flour, water. So yeah, and a couple of other secret ingredients. That's basically it.
Oh, yeah. So me and Bonnie have both had a lovely sausage, but there's another little trade boat here now, so I'm just going to have a look what they sell. So this is, what's your name?
Becky.
Becky. And how long have you been doing this, Becky?
Since April.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, we're loving it.
Yeah, and where do you sort of go? Do you go everywhere or you just...
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. All the way up to Cosgrove this year.
Oh, fantastic. So this is Becky and she likes to go everywhere. Woo! Do love seeing all these different quirky boats on the canals. The best things about boat life for me is not only all these quirky boats and people we meet on our travels and the travelling itself, but it's staying in little areas like this and exploring them. And I really do feel that Great Haywood has given me loads of things to see and do, and I've absolutely loved my time here. Anyway, I'm going to get myself air of the dog now. Yeah, I'm going to pour myself a nice rum and take you in the rear entrance for this week's ditty. So I do love it when I get to the end of the video because we always celebrate with a little drink, don't we? Have you got yourselves one poured? This is the Old Faithful Kraken, so cheers. Woo! And I just want to say a massive shout out to this week's pirate crew. Thank you so much for everything you do. It really does help. But do remember that watching and liking these videos is the best support I can get. So thank you to you all. Thank you, everybody. Right, so we've got two little ditties today. And the first one is from Not John. And it has a little bit of a rhythm, a rhyme to it. It's like in the theme of the Wellerman, but I can't sing, so I won't try. It goes a little something like this. I'm the rum wench, love a tipple or three. I film my life, you can watch for free. Come rain or shine, I make the best, helped by my thermal vest. Oh, thank you very much for that. And the next one is from Craig Maddox, and it goes a little something like this. Captain Heidi, while cruising the canals, decided she needed a pal. She found Bonny, and Bonny is great. Now Captain Heidi has a first mate. Oh, and I really do. I have the best first mate in the world. She's just gorgeous. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Subscribe down below. But before I go, I just want to say a massive thank you to my Patreons. Anyway, that's it, guys. So please stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next week.